Come on. Woo! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, okay, we're calm vibes. We're calm vibes this morning. Keep calm. Greg, keep calm. I'm back with Amy. Just keep calm.
We're here. We're don't worry. We know we're live. We know we're live.
Hello, team.
Joshing with you.
Ames, what's happening? How are you?
I look even worse today with my bloody eyes, but it's okay, team. I'm still okay. We've got boxing, so I felt like I would, be like proper boxer trainer. Should have seen the other person.
Yeah, I love it though. When you still, it just reminds you that you're still in the ring, and you're still in the ring, taking punches, rolling with the punches.
Still in the ring.
I like it. It's more than just the physical; it's the metaphor, and that's what I like about it.
Do not worry. Do not panic. Please stay with us. We are okay, and we do have a fantastic workout for you today.
Very excited.
Greg and I had a bit too much sugar or something this morning, I think. Overtired.
That's or lack of sleep / overtrained. But we'll worry. I've pulled us up here live, Em.
Yes, you need to turn the volume down.
Oh, sorry. I've got these in, so I didn't actually hear that one.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. I'm here for you. Don't worry. Good morning, Christina. How are you doing? Chris is in the house. Good morning, Chris. It is going to be epic this morning. Do you know what? I'm excited about this one. I'll tell you more about the workout later, but I'm a bit inspired today, because Anthony Joshua, I feel like he's falling here. His walls are thin. He is staying in this place where I'm at. And last night in our meeting, I'm on camp, by the way, Loughborough University training. Last night he came into our meeting. He is, and if you don't know who Anthony Joshua is, have a quick Google.
Yeah, wake up.
No, not everyone as much as you, Greg.
I'm joking.
He's a hell of a man. He's a 6'6", fifth size of both of mine put together, champion boxer. So pretty cool to have him come and say hello, stay in our hotel. So I'm very, very inspired for this boxing workout. Sent Greg a picture last night, and I was like, "Look who I just saw."
It actually got me quite revved up, I have to say. He is an absolute monster, like height and size-wise. His neck, he is just so big. But also, you were saying good guy as well.
I've met him a few times now, so I feel like we're just best mates. He didn't remember me, but he might have done. Maybe he was playing it cool.
Playing it cool, definitely.
Yes, Chris, bring him on. Do you think I'll just knock on his door and be like, excuse me?
Yeah.
But got a boxing session to do.
Yeah, there's lots of.
Sorry, I just noticed a message. Sorry.
No. I was just saying. I'm all talk. I'm lots of talk about a lot of people. But if you had to bring Anthony Joshua into the ring with me, I think I'd run the other way. And it's not in my nature, but I think I would. I
think you'd be like all giggly and like a little school kid.
I'll be fangirling like hard. Please punch me, Andrew. Please knock me out.
Hello, my name's Gregory. I really like you. That's what you.
Literally me. And happy. It's Youth Day. It's Youth Day in South Africa.
Yeah, we don't have one of these, so I'm excited that I can celebrate Youth Day with you all. And it's also Michelle Rogers' daughter's birthday. So she's going to catch up later, so huge happy birthday to her.
Happy birthday.
Wonderful day.
No, I'm not going to sing though. Don't think I've got that in me. No.
If it was Michelle Rogers, then, but as it's your daughter, we're going to save our throats for today. But
we need it for the...
Please send our warmest wishes. Nicola's asking how the UK summer is. Actually, it's blooming glorious. I've got the sun shining through my window. And you know what? In the UK, on Friday, it's going to be 31 degrees, which is huge for the UK.
Today?
No, Friday.
Oh, on Friday. Okay, wow. Yeah, third day in a row I've woken up. Fourth day in a row I've woken up with blue skies at like 6 a.m. Unbelievable. And I can't wrap my head around it. Every morning I've woken up panicking because I think I've overslept.
I know. I do it
it's
all
like,
the time as well.
because I'm so used to waking up like 5:30 or 5 or whatever, and it's dark obviously every day. Even in Cape Town, it doesn't get light this early, I don't think, even in summer. But jeez, it's so good though. It gets you going. I have to say, it's got kind of like I feel like it's kind of like a solar powered battery. I need the sun, and I'm not built for this cold all year. I need this. So yeah, like I've said to you before, winter, I have so much respect for you athletes who just get up every morning. I mean, especially going outside. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So
I think that the English summer, when it's a nice day in England, there's not many better places to be. I'm going to put it out there. I know I'm going to get some backlash, but a lovely day in England. We have got such a beautiful country we take for granted. I think there's some not very nice places, but there's some lovely places too. So when it's sunny, can't really beat it. I'm just looking out the window now at the blue skies and all the greenery around. It's just lovely.
No, it is. I mean, I agree on so many levels, but I am still.
Don't worry. I've been to Cape Town. I know there's some pretty fabulous places, so I appreciate that.
But I hear what you're saying though. I mean, and there's so many cool things to do here. That's the other, there's so many people are always missioning, and that's what I love about London. I mean, the UK, obviously, I'm talking about London, but everyone's missioning and they're doing cool little things, and if the sun's out, I was trying to get, I got this new drip, and I was trying to complete my rings, the steps at like 9, it was like 9:30, 10. It was like dusk, it was still light. And the people were just everywhere in the parks, and everyone's having a vibe, and it's like on a Tuesday night. It was so cool. Anyway,
for sure,
cultural things that you learn in the new places, huh?
Exactly. It is. I'm glad you're seeing the good side of England. Angela says, "Good morning, team. Sitting here on the bench with FOMO, Greg. Just saying." That's what she says.
Who said that?
Angela says.
Ange. Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Angela's our one. Angela. She's been on our. Yeah. She's one-on-one now, and I've told her she has to run the training and not too many times. So actually, the only session that I could think that she has to not do is the Boxfit. So Ange, I'm glad you're listening.
Catch up when you can, because it's going to be a goodie. And then Mitch says, "Wow, the dream team! Woohoo!" Sending a big hug. I think it's for this. Don't worry, I'm fine, everyone. And we've got lots of people coming to say hello. So good. Loving the dogs in the background. Do you know what? When we used to film there, it'd be my favourite. I'd just see how many dogs we could come and say hello. And there was a little Frenchie that just decided he liked his belly rubbed. So I just he stayed with me for ages, didn't he?
He did. And sorry, I can't talk about this park without getting PTSD around almost kicking a child in the head.
If you haven't seen it, it's okay. Don't worry. It is funny, the video, but the child is okay. He was not harmed. He just got slightly told off by teacher Greg. Chris says he's been waking up at 4:30 to bright light, happy to have aircon. Oh, lucky you! Sure. I don't.
Aircon.
In the university campus is loud at night. I tell you that. Yesterday's run at 9:30. Yes, I like getting up in the morning and doing my session, but I do love an evening. It's lovely outside, an evening run. Yeah. So good. Lorraine is in the house. Good morning, Greg and Amy. So looking forward to this workout. I'll tell you what, so are we. And Deborah Lee is also saying good morning. So good to have you all with us today, team. Lovely Kate is here. What a beautiful blue sky. Hello, my faves. Hello, lovely Kate. So good to have you here. Time is flying. Greg and I are rabbiting on as always.
So I'll tell you Tell us about the workout. So I can't. Okay. I'm looking down because the worst glare has just come through. Just tell us about it. I'm just gonna look here.
I'm telling you, we love your profile. You've got a great jaw, That's what you're known for. Hey, Mr. President, coming to say hello. When are you joining this session, Ed? It's going to be a good one. I know how much you love doing the HIIT workouts. And good morning, Auntie Pat. So we've got a warm up. It is going to be a full 5 minutes, taking you through some movements to get you going, feeling good. And then we have got a 20-minute BMOM block, which is going to be great. You're going to have always, so there's going to be 5 different rounds. You're going to go through 4 times. And what I'm doing, so those of you who've done EMOMs with me before, I quite often like to make you work for the remaining time. However, for some of them you will be. Some of them I'm giving you a rest period. Some of it's compulsory rest, some of it's optional rest. So I'll give you an exercise that you can continue with, or you can use it as a rest period. So hopefully there's something for everyone. And again, if you feel like you are being a bit behind on the exercises, you're not getting them completed, and you're feeling exhausted for the next minute and not in a productive way, feel free to just rest for that remaining time if you need a bit of extra rest. I'll instruct it through, it'll become really obvious, but I just want to make sure that some of the exercises will take a bit longer for some people than others. Some exercises I've kind of push different reps to make sure it's something for everyone. And then we've got a little finisher, which will just be 3 minutes. I'm not going to say too much about it. It's like an AMRAP, but not. So it's a little bit different. It's like a complex round of exercises.
It's complex, yeah. It's really nice. I mean, not nice. No, it's not nice. But it's cool.
Nice.
It's a cool I love the complex idea that you threw in. And my only advice here is that, well, you've kept it nice and simple in terms of the combinations. Just on that first one in the EMOM, I just want people to don't rush through your punches just to get through it. You know what I mean? Pause. Like if you're here for boxing, obviously, you want to learn a little bit. So like play around with your jab, straight, or whatever it is. Okay. So just don't rush through it.
Completely. And like I said, the first bit of each EMOM, every minute on the minute, for those who don't know, the first exercise that I say, so for example, the first one's 10, jab, duck, jab, straight. That is the main bit. If you don't get to the next bit, or you need to rest, don't worry, that is the main bit. The first bit of each one is the main bit. So that focus on that, like Greg says. And again, intent in every punch. If you want to add weight, you can, but as Greg always shows by him not doing it with weight, you don't have to add weight for these punches. If you put intent and you do it correctly and focus on that form, you won't need to add weight. But if you do want to take it to that next level, we're not going to stop you. Have those light weights to hand that you can add to get a bit more of an arm burn. Yes, we have got more people tuning in. Ian, good morning all. Sorry if I pronounce this wrong. Right, let me try. I'm really bad at pronouncing South African names.
You see, I can't see and I don't have comments, but give it a bash. Give it a bash.
Right. Then or then they? Correct me, please. I want to know. I want to learn.
Sorry, I can't actually.
He's ready to smash the session this morning, which is great. Good morning, Greg Quixley, in the house.
G-Man.
Team, just before we go, I know we've chatted a lot this morning. Greg and I have just been talking about Anthony Joshua and all things boxing, and no, I have not been in a fight with playing rugby. We have got the Into the World workout this Saturday, so make sure you tune in for that. All for Timavati. I know like people are sending donations in, which is amazing, so keep that coming. And also remember your squats, your 67 squats. So when we finish this morning, do not forget to get those in, get those 1,400 reps in to make the weight of a rhino. That's right, 1,400 kilograms. That is huge.
Oh, so good. Such a good cause as well, team. I mean, we were talking about yesterday, and the thing is, we all think it's just for the rangers, but it's the whole community around them. They're all, their families, the schools, everything there. So it's really such a good cause, and be at that workout on Saturday. It's gonna be amazing. So, but Ams, are we? Oh yes, we are.
I am. I'm on it. I've got the timings there. So yes, it is Youth Day, but you're here. You're turning up. Let's go. Let's do this workout. We'll see you in 30 seconds.
Join Jeff this June as we venture to the Timavati in an effort to save the rhino. Stats show, on average, every 22 hours, a rhino loses its life to poaching in South Africa. It's a story we've heard time and time again. Being on the ground recently, it really hit home that we have to try and do something to help. June is the month where Jeff the Rhino is born, a figure of strength, purpose, survival, and vulnerability. Take part in our brand new June programs or select one that is best for you. Either way, you stand a chance to win prizes to the value of 500,000 Rand. By sticking to our plan and looking after ourselves, we are going to be raising awareness for what's happening in the Timbavati, raising funds to improve the safety of the rhino, and make a statement that the Jeff community does not just simply stand by. We rally together to try and make a difference.
Team, we are here. So, warm up, boxing with Greg and Amy. We have got 1 minute of things, so you've got to take your time through it now. We'll start with a punch combo, so not strictly a boxing move, it just gets you through every single punch and do your straights, your hooks, your uppercuts. So just get those movements in. Follow Greg for any advice. You can move your feet around as well. It's just about getting moving for this first minute. We are going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So just get through those punches. So you're going jabs, uppercuts, and hooks. You can see Greg's moving very quickly. He's keeping on his toes. Just a reminder that if you're right-handed, you're going to have your left foot forward. So getting that momentum with the punch coming around, your right hand's going to use that weight as it comes. Use your weight as you come around to generate momentum. If you're a southpaw left-handed, you're going to have your right foot forward. Take your time here, we're just getting through the movements, some jabs, some hooks, and uppercuts. Greg's going super quick, you can't see him because he's used to that speed of boxing.
Too fast.
Slow
Too
it down.
fast.
Please slow it down to get in the zone, to learn those movements and feel free. Yeah, there you go. But then once you're familiar, let's speed those up. Good morning, Gail, so good to have you here. How are you, my lovely lady? In 5 seconds, we're going to sumo squat rock in 2, 1, let's go. So nice wide base here. What you're going to do, you squat down with a wide base, and then as you're down, you're going to rock from side to side. So yeah, lovely. And then you're going to come back up between each one. So down to middle, across the right, across the left, back to middle, and back up. So be strict with coming back to the middle before you go up, Greg.
Okay.
Yeah, nice, better, good.
And you can rock to the other side first as well.
Completely, you can change, but it's going to get both sides because it might be too much. To make sure you're sinking deep into those hips. Again, a minute for everything here, so take your time. Just want you to open up those hips, start to feel good. Engage those quads, engage those glutes as well, and your hamstrings. Good morning, Nadine, here just in time. In 10 seconds, we are going to go into 1, 2, duck, duck. So back into our punches. Again, just keep it weight free if you're for now. In 2, 1, let's go. So 1, 2, duck, duck. You're going to start with your non-dominant hand. So again, if you're right-handed, you're starting with your left. Left-handed, you're starting with your right. Follow through with that big punch, and then you're ducking, ducking. Again, that helps get those legs moving. And remember as well, imagine you're in the ring, okay? I want you to imagine you're fighting AJ, you're in the zone. You're avoiding those punches. Those ducks are to avoid those punches. Good work, team. Keep it here. Good stuff. Excellent. 20 more seconds here. Start building a bit more intensity as we go through this. You can see Greg is moving around. I would encourage you to too. You may feel a bit silly if you're not used to doing it, but trust me.
Ever.
You're gonna get more from it if you move around. Good. We're going into walkouts in 2, 1, let's go. So back into a normal exercise, not our boxing. So we're going to use this to wake up our core, our shoulders, get those hamstring stretched as well. Remember, if you want a more of a neural kind of hamstring stretch, just keep your legs a little bit straighter. If you want to take that load off of hamstrings, you're going to have a slight more bend in the legs. Good. And focusing on keeping those hips nice and square, engaging that core. Such a good movement for waking up the whole body. Good. And when we're at the bottom in that push-up position, we're not arching our back, we're focusing on keeping it nice and straight. 20 more seconds here. And then we're just going to up the intensity a little bit for the last one and go to running punches. And you're going to go at 45 degrees with these punches for me. Good work. Keep it going. In 3, 2, 1, into our running punches. So this is your chance to get that heart rate up. We're going 45 degrees. We're not going above, we're not going straight, 45 degrees. We're getting those legs going as well. Obviously, you can do this low impact and just march it out if you need to. Good work. Keep it going. This is your last minute of the warm-up, so use this to slowly build that intensity, get the heart rate increased, feel good. Excellent work. 30 seconds to go. Keep it here, keep it here. It's setting the tone here for the rest of the workout team. We've got a long 20-minute block coming up, so don't worry, there is rest in it, I promise. 20 minutes solid, that would be really easy for me. I do sometimes do it, but not today. And set that tone, set that mindset for the rest. We're going to smash this session, it's going to be great. Good. 5 seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and recover. 1 minute here. If you need to rest. If you feel like you need to do anything else, use this time to do what you need to do. Feel good. Maybe there's a body area that you need to work a little bit more. Good. So as I said, we're doing a 20-minute EMOM block now. So sometimes you're going to have an exercise and followed by another exercise for the remainder. Sometimes I'm going to give you the option to rest. I'll keep talking you through. For the first one, we're going punch combination for 10. So we're going to go jab, jab, duck, jab, straight. So jab is using our less dominant hand. Then you're going to have your duck and then your jab followed by your straight. So you'll follow through with that. That's your power punch at the end. So think of that. You're teasing them with a jab and then you're coming through with a straight at the end. Yes. Finish them off. Finish them off. Give them a black eye. So you're going to do 10 of those. Jab, jab, duck, jab, straight. And then for the remaining time, you're going to do Russian punches, okay? We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I'll talk you through it, Greg. Don't worry. Good. So watch Greg for any advice I form. He is the pro here when it comes to boxing. You can hear his breathing is helping him with those punches. He's moving around. And as he said before, we went here. We're not rushing these, okay? The main part of each minute is the first bit, so these punch combos. And then for the remainder of the time when you finish these, you're going to do Russian punches. So like a Russian twist, you're punching each side with your alternate hand. Good morning, Miss Blancy. How are you doing? I'm glad you had a little sleep in. Please catch up.
Oh, it's just 10 there.
Just 10, and then you're into your Russian punches. You've got 15 seconds left here, so if you're still punching, don't worry. If you want to go into those Russian punches, please do. I encourage you. I don't really want you to take rest on this one. If you can, you're going straight into those Russian punches. So you're going into 10 eccentric push-ups in 2, 1, let's go. So eccentric push-ups means that we're going to slow down. So slow and controlled. You can do these on your knees as well, and then you're driving up. So these are really good. So if you find push-ups quite challenging, even if you're doing all these on your knees, this is so good to build up that chest strength, that upper body strength that we need for these push-ups, okay? And for the remainder of the time, we're going to go back into that punch combo that we did at the start, just moving around, kind of like shadow boxing. If it takes you the whole minute to do 10 push-ups, that's fine. You can see Greg's really keeping his back straight. We're squeezing between our shoulder blades, controlling that movement, and then into that shadow boxing for the remainder of the time. You've got a tasty little number next. You're going to go half jack, but you're going to hold the squat, and you're going to do a straight for me before you do your next half jack. You're going in 2, 1, let's go. So 10 of these, half jack, then you hold that squat at the top, straight, exactly as Greg's showing now. You're going to go for 10. So now this one, you have the option to rest and recover for the remainder of the minute when you've done your reps. If you find half jacks really challenging and know that they're really tough exercise, you can also cut your reps to 5. If you find that they're taking you a long time, but please try and push yourself. You've got the option to rest, or you can do a plank hold, or you can do a plank. So I might tell Greg in some points in this workout to rest. This one, I'm going to encourage him to do that plank hold. But this is what I'm saying. It is this set is an optional rest or plank hold. Okay, so please feel your body, understand your body, and do what you think is right. If you need to push, I'm going to push. You're going to grab a dumbbell or a kettlebell for the next one. You're going into 10 kettlebell or dumbbell swings in 2, 1, let's go. You're grabbing that weight, you can use a dumbbell or your hands. If you've got lighter weights, you can do this with double as well. So the same movement, a slight bend in the knee, then using those hips and like those glutes to drive, okay? It's not about your arms. It's about using those glutes to really drive through. Greg will show you side on and see. He's straightening his legs and driving through those glutes, just bringing to eye level. And then you're going to do running punches for the remainder. As soon as you've done those, go into your running punches. Great work, team. Just 10 of those, and then into running punches. Good work. Keep it here. For the last one, you're going to do 5 breakers for me. 5 breakers, and then a compulsory rest for the remaining time. In 5, 3, 2, 1, let's go into our breakers. So our breakers, or woman, man makers, whichever one you want.
And I have to do shoulder taps because I've only got one weight.
All good. Greg's not doing the row, so if you've got weights, you can do a renegade row at the bottom. If you don't, or you want to reduce the weight, do exactly what Greg's doing here with those shoulder taps. So we're coming down, we're pushing, doing a push up, we're tapping those shoulders up and then pressing above our heads. 5 of these and then compulsory rest afterwards. Again, if these are your bugbear and you find them, they take a long time, then you can drop those reps to 3, okay? So resting for the remainder. You've done everything now. We're going back to the start. We're doing another 3 rounds after this. So you're going to start with your jab, jab, duck, jab, straight for 10. And then the remainder is our Russian punches. We've got 10 seconds here. So we're still working. Keep going. It's a toughie, I know, but it's hopefully going to give something for everyone. We're going in 2, 1, and let's go.
Quickly, just so you know, the only reason I'm quiet, I can't see the screen, so I'm just listening. Okay.
All good.
That's
all good.
Yeah.
We're going into a jab, jab, duck, jab, straight for 10. And remember, we're not rushing through. Look at the energy and intent Greg is giving behind every single punch. He's going for it. He's going for it. He is in that ring. He is imagining he's in that ring. I want you to imagine the same. If Greg's your one-on-one coach, make sure you're the other side of that ring. You're fighting the one-on-one coach. You're going to get him back. Every time he tells you to do that other burpee, you're getting him back now. Come on, team. Auntie Pat is giving me the sweaty face. You've got this, team. Remember, you're going into your Russian punches after this. You've got it. You've got it. You're going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep telling you when your optional rest is. I'm encouraging you to do this one. If you do feel you need to rest now after you've done your punches on both, please do. If not, we're doing those Russian punches. We're going into our 10 eccentric push-ups in 2, 1, let's go. So remember, nice and slow down. And also remember, you can do these on your knees as well.
So these are tough,
Getting a pump. Nice. So be disciplined here. Be disciplined. Really try to go nice and slow down. And then we're driving up. Such a good way to develop your push-ups. I did this for pull-ups in the reverse way, like going down really slowly, and it made my pull-ups so much better. Then we're going into our shadow boxing and punch combo for the remainder of the time. Let's go, Greggy. You've got this. Good work.
Yeah, march on.
Into that shadow boxing. This one's a compulsory one. Once you've done those push-ups, you're shadow boxing, moving around. We're going into our 10 half jacks straight, or we can make it 5 if we're a little bit slower doing them. And then you've got your optional rest or plank hold. You're going in 2, 1, let's go. With our half jack, remember we can do it stepping out or jumping. This one's going to get the heart rate going, get those legs burning. Low impact is going to still be really tough. It takes that control. Less momentum when you do low impact, so you have to control a little bit more, which means the muscles really have to engage. Greg, I'm going to make you rest this one. So I'm going to enforce the rest on Greg this one, but remember you've got that plank hold as an option if you want to push through. Team, remember, learn your body. Know when you need to push a bit more, know when you can push a bit more, and know when you need to recover. Keep that form, keep that quality. So I'm enforcing this rest on Greg, but if you want to, you can hold that plank. Then we're going into our 10 kettlebell or dumbbell swings again, and the remainder running punches. We're going in 10 seconds. So stand by. If you're holding that plank, keep that core nice and engaged. Keep that back flat. Engage those glutes. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go into 10 kettlebell swings or dumbbell swings. I love this song. This reminds me of summer. Are you with me,
Such a
team?
tune.
Are you with
Such
me,
a
team?
tune.
With us. Come on, let's go. So remember, use those legs. Drive up through the glutes. Yes, Auntie Pat. Fire, fire, fire. And we're going into our running punches once we're done. This one is not a rest. This one I want you to keep moving. Get that heart rate nice and high. Greg's doing about 100 reps, but it is just 10.
No, I'm just doing 20.
You can, if you want to, you can make it 20.
My weight's light.
It is a quicker exercise as well. So if you want to make it 20, you can play around with those reps. Feel free. Remember, with EMOMs especially, you need to find kind of that time that's optimal to be doing those first exercises. So good work, Greg. We're going into our breakers in 2, 1. Let's go. So remember, 5 breakers or 3 if they're a little bit slower. And this is compulsory rest for the remainder of this minute. So you can see at the end of each 5, we're doing that compulsory rest to get us set to go for the next round of 5. Let's go. Remember, we're working continuously on this EMOM in the sense that this EMOM's not stopping for 20 minutes. So you need to get into that zone. Remember, you can add the weight with these breakers as well. You can do the rainbow throw instead of shoulder taps, and then obviously pushing above your head. Greg, I need intent in that last rep. You gave up on that last rep.
Huh?
You gave up. You gave me floppy shoulder press on that last rep.
Did I give it a floppy shoulder press? Sorry, Anne. No, what I'm going to do is I'll use the ball.
Oh, nice. You can do that, yeah?
I'll pick it up.
Make it work. I like that. 10 seconds here, team. So if you're still doing those breakers, keep pushing. I know it's tough, but it's going to make you better, I promise. We're going for round 3 or 4. In 2, 1. Let's go. We're going 10. Jab, jab, duck, jab, straight again. Remember, focus on this form. Watch Greg. He's moving around. He's leading with his opposite leg to dominant hand. So leading with the left leg. He's doing the jabs are kind of your warm-ups. Remember, you're teasing them with a jab and you're finishing through with that straight at the end. Getting that duck in. Absolutely fantastic. You're not rushing through this. 10 reps of this. 10 jab, jab, duck, jab, straight. And then for the remainder, you're doing your Russian punches, okay? You can rest if you really need to, but encouraging you to get past that comfort zone. Let's go to excellent work. Into those Russian punches. Remember that like a Russian twist, we're going to get those obliques. And we're going all the way around. You can see we're following around with that punch. We've got our push-ups coming up next. Our 10 eccentric. I always want to say eccentric. In 2, 1, let's go.
Whoa.
So keeping that back nice and flat, squeezing those glutes. You've got this, Reggie. Come on, keep pushing. And then we're going into that shadow boxing / punch combo for the remaining time. So if you're confident going to shadow boxing, mix it up. If you need a bit more guidance, you're going for your straight, foot, up. Oh, I'm knocking everything over. Good work, team. Stay controlled. Good work. 30 seconds gone. 30 seconds to go. 1 minute. Let's go. Back on our feet. This one, I want you to get on your feet. I want you to stay moving the whole minute on this one. Good. Remember, if you want to just shadow box and do what you need to, do that. If you're experienced, you know what you're doing. If not, you're going to do a straight, hook, uppercut. That's a bit of guidance to let you know what to do. We're going into our 10 half jacks, straight. In 2, 1, let's go. And remember, if you need to do 5, that's perfectly fine. Keep pushing to your capabilities. Don't worry about anybody else apart from you, okay? This is a tough workout. It's designed for everybody to make sure everybody's working to their max in their own way. There's no point. Use Greg as inspiration, okay? He is extremely fit. He does this a lot. This is not in his comfort zone, but it's in his comfort zone, if you know what I mean. With these punches, he knows his way around the ring. And then you're going into a plank hold for the remainder or resting. Greg, I want you to plank hold for this one.
Yeah.
Please.
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
Yes, ma'am.
Squeezing those glutes. That's better. That's more the response I was hoping for. Good work. You can see Greg looks like he's frozen, so still. That's exactly what I want. Squeezing those glutes, engaging that core, nice flat back. Going into our kettlebell dumbbell swings in 2, 1. Let's go team, let's go team. We are flying through, I promise. I promise. You know who we are. Hopefully the variation is keeping it fresh. Good work. Keep it here team, keep it here. You have got it. Remember, when you get tired, make sure you're focusing on that form. I do not mind if you really slow down the first exercise I say, and really focus on the form of that, and then you can rest for the remainder if you need to. I'd rather you get the first one done with impeccable form and not rush through with bad technique. I'm going into running punches for the remainder of the time. Let's go team, let's go team. So good. The sun is shining. Greg is solar powered today. Giving it everything. We've got our breakers up next with that compulsory rest. Going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go team, let's go.
So what did I say, Chris?
Good. So Greg is using the medicine ball to press above his head as an option. His medicine ball, I should say my medicine ball that he stole. I'll get it back one day. One day.
Never.
Or maybe I'll just buy you one as a present and I'll have mine back. When's your birthday? Good work, team. Keep it going. Remember, we're resting after those 3 or 5 reps. Keep pushing for me. Good. Team, if you're able to, write me a comment. Tell me how it's going. Tell me how this workout's going. We've got one more round of our EMOM. We've got 15 seconds to go here. I need you a big deep breath. I need you to keep focused. Keep focused on that form. We've got this 5 more minutes of this EMOM. Good. We're going in 5 seconds, starting with a 10 jab, jab, duck, jab, straight. In 2, 1. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You've got this. 5 more minutes here. And then remember those Russian punches after you've done these. Anti-pat is dripping. That's what we like. That weakness is leaving the body. All that sweat coming up. Good. I got a good first attempt. You didn't tell me actually how to say it. I don't know another option how to say it. After we finish, make sure that you let me know exactly how to pronounce your name. That's your name. I don't know. Sorry, I feel so rude. I want to learn. Good work, team. We're going into these Russian punches. Come on. Keep pushing for me. You've got this. You're stronger than you know. You're stronger than you were yesterday. You're stronger than you were at the start of this workout because you have pushed through until the end. You're going into those push-ups for the final time. It's 2, 1. Let's go. Let's push.
Oh.
Feel the burn. Embrace the burn.
This is a sneaky set.
It is sneaky. You know what? I programmed this for myself the other day and I regretted it instantly. So I know that burn. No, I didn't regret it, but I felt good afterwards. And as I said, it's such a good tool for really feeling, really pushing those push-ups. Good. And remember, we're going into that punch combo or shadow boxing for the remainder of the time. If you need to, just go into normal push-ups. That is also fine. Good work. You can go team. Good. We're going into our 10 half reps jab to straight. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Into those half jacks to straight. You got this. And Greg, you're going to rest for the remainder, unless you want to hold the plank. But I can't. We're going to force the rest, please. Showing people the options they can do. So you've got that plank hold for the remainder, or you hold, or you can rest and recover to get set for the next 2 minutes. That's right, team. We're flying through. Good. Keep it, keep pushing. So I'm telling Greg to rest, but remember you can hold that plank. Good work. You've got this 2 more minutes to go here. You've got those 10 kettlebell or dumbbell swings coming up, running punches for the remainder. Still got 10 seconds to go here. You're holding that plank. Remember, keep that form. Squeeze those glutes. Keep that core nice and tight. Keep a nice flat back. You're resting. Get ready. We're going in 2, 1. Let's go. 10 kettlebell or 20 kettlebell or dumbbell swings. Again, you're getting tired now. You need to focus on that core. Use your big muscles to get the weight up. It's about using those hamstrings and glutes to fire up. It's not about swinging your arms.
Oh, wait.
Again,
Wait.
lightweight, baby. But using those momentum from your hamstrings to get that weight to eye level. Good. Squeeze those glutes, and then going into our running punches for the remainder of the time. Absolutely fantastic work. I'm pushing you this weekday. I'm pushing you this public holiday, or in the UK, it's just another working day. So you're just going to keep pushing, keep grinding on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 5 seconds to go here. Then we've just got our breakers through. We just need to get through these breakers in 2, 1. Let's go into these breakers. Remember, we're doing it 3 or 5. Because it's the last round, I challenge you, if you've been doing 3, to do the 5, because you're going to get rest afterwards. This is the last one. Come on to me, keep pushing for me, keep pushing me. You've got this. You can do 5, we're going to do 5 for this one. Take yourself to that next level. We're going to push, we're going to push, we're going to push. Right until the end. And we just have a 3-minute finisher. And that is it. That is it. Crushed. Yes, Annalie, looking forward to catching up later. You don't want to miss this one. It's a goodie. Greg has absolutely crushed it. He's still crushing it right until the end. Let's go. Keep going. Keep pushing. We've got 20 seconds left of this final minute. If we're still going, we're still working. We're going to push right until the end. You finish your breakers. A little bit of extra rest. Big, deep breath. You get set. This last 3 minutes. 5 seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and everyone recover there. No matter where you're at, we're recovering now. We're refocusing. Grab some fluids. Big deep breaths. 3 minutes to go. So, yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
I just want to say, I think we may have just come up with the AG workout for the year. The AG movement for the year.
Oh yeah.
I tell you, it's a breaker on the ball. So it's so push up, touch, a shoulder tap, up, thrust, and slam.
Ah, so I love it.
Yeah, we're gonna incorporate it. So good. Anyway.
Right, we'll save that for our next live. Or maybe our next program. Get that involved.
Yeah, we're gonna call it the AG.
The AG.
For the year 2022. What are you? 2022, yeah.
Anyway, you're distracting me and you're wanting more rest, and I can't have that. So, it's loving the session. It's so good. Miss my boxing on the challenges. I'm anti-pat. Let's go, team. You're going to have a little bit extra rest, but I'm going to make you work for the full 3 minutes. Even so, as I said, it's like an AMRAP, but then instead of having reps, you just got one movement you're going to do all together. So as you can see, it's on the screen. So you're going to walk out the way down. You're going to stay down. You're going to do a commando. And up, then you're going to do a plank punch. So in a high plank position, you then punch out in front of you, punch out in front of you, walk back up, do a burpee, and then our punch combo, which is our jab, put, uppercut. And you're going to go round that the whole time, okay? I've given you extra rest. It's going to be challenging. At any point, you can take your power 5 seconds rest, whatever you need. It's going to be up here, mental switch on, but 3 minutes and we're done. We're going to go in 10 seconds. So I need you a few big deep breaths. I'll keep instructing you through. You just need to get in that mindset.
Just remind me, huh?
Okay? Yeah, of course. We're going in 2, 1, let's go. So we're going to walk, do the down bit of the walkout. We're going to go into a commando and up. Punch in front. So punch, walk out, back up, into our burpee. You'll get in the hang of it. May take a couple of rounds, and then our punch combo. And then you're going to do it all.
Oh yeah.
Then. Yes, that's the one. So you don't need to rush through, but I need you to get into what we call that threshold speed, okay? You've heard me speak about this before. It's about that time that it takes. You can keep going at that pace, okay? You're maintaining that pace. Walk out, down, commando, plank punch. Walk up, burpee, punch combo. Good, those punch combos, we're focusing on keeping that core nice and strong, nice and still. Try and avoid as much as you can any movement in the hips. Good work. Keep it going. 1 minute done, team. 1 minute done. We've got 2 minutes to go. This is the end though. Keep that core nice and strong. Yes. Walking up. All of the first bit, that focuses on keeping those hips nice and square. The burpee, it's just about getting that rep in. You can obviously do a chirpy as you need to, or any variation. That punch combo. You need to slow that punch combo down as well. If you need to really focus on those movements, please do. The team, we are pushing right until the end. Okay, we're pushing right until the end. I know it's burning, but we feel that burn. We embrace that burn. We're going to keep going, team. You have got this. Stay strong, stay strong. Remember, you're stronger than you know. You need to push yourself, tell yourself that you can do it, okay? Great work. Walk out, down, commando. Plank punch, walk up, into that burpee. And into that punch combo. Come on, keep pushing for me, Greg. I know it's tough, but you need to take that quick power rest, a quick reset, and you can. Or maybe it's just at the end of each one, you're psyching yourself up, giving yourself a deep breath between each round, and setting yourself up, okay? Do what you need to get into the final minute team. Let's push, let's push, let's push. 50 seconds to go. Get into that zone, walk up, down, commando, plank punch, walk up, burpee, punch combo. You've got this, 40 seconds. Great work, keep it here. Come on. Can we get another round in with 30 seconds to go? Just challenging you, Greg, let's get another round in, at least. Walk out, down, commando, plank punch, walk up, burpee, punch combo. Mind over matter, keep it here. Although I sit myself, I think I need to try this one. It looks so much fun. Pushing to the end in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and recover. The team Greg is going to finish it off. He is, there he is, finishing. What? Greg, grab some water and then come and talk to us. Come and talk to me. Team, I know that was tough, I know that was challenging, but hopefully you pushed through, you enjoyed it, and you feel so good now. Remember, let us know how it was. Remember to log those dots, keep logging points and prizes at Jeff. We get those pictures logged, those sweaty selfies logged. Obviously, you get those points if you're on club. You get some more money off the next month because we're nice like that. Come on, team. How was it for you? Grab some water, some big deep breaths, and then please let us know how it was. Greg, how are you? Talk to me.
I'm just stopping my watch. It's a new watch.
I know, you told us. It's a lovely watch. We love your watch.
I love it. Okay, there, I'm just figuring it out. Ames, deceptively tough, eh? I mean, I thought it was tough on paper, but I didn't think I was going to be like pouring with sweat like I am now. And that was cool. It's cool. So good. It was so good. We've got a couple new exercises. I love it.
Yeah.
Push me through. Well done. Well done, team.
So good. Auntie Pat is giving us some love here. That was so good. We've got Deborah Lee saying awesome session. Shoulders on fire.
Yeah. My shoulders.
Yeah.
Insane. Like I was, you know, when you said, and you called me out on that floppy press, I was like, wow, I'm not ready. I said, don't stop on those, because you went from eccentric push-up into the half jacks, and there was no, well, you were shadow boxing, so you have to keep your shoulders tight, and it was like, it just felt like jelly. I just had like no explosive power.
Hey, but tell you what, that jelly feeling is so good, isn't it? Like it literally, like you know, you've worked so hard. So team, there's a lot of tens coming in, some amazing comments coming in. So thank you so much for joining it. I'm afraid I've got to be quite rude. I've got to shoot because I'm on camp. I've got my training to do. I've got to shoot for breakfast. It's my turn to get a sweat on, and hopefully not get any more injuries and black eyes. Team, just quickly, I got winded so badly yesterday. I fell on a knee and I was rolling around on the floor, literally like.
You put it on Jeff together.
Pardon?
Put it on Jeff together.
I will. You can see them just rolling around. I'll put a video up saying, don't try this at home. But I am so proud of you all. Thank you for your energy. I can feel the energy this morning. Thank you for your commitment And I tell you what, I hope you're feeling better than you did at the start of the day, because you have just crushed your Thursday. Greg, as always, it's been an absolute pleasure. And we'll see you as well. The AG Combo, we'll see you again next week.
I can't wait to see you next week in person. And also, Tim, quick big love to Ames for the Queen of Formatting right there. Again, just knocking it out the park. The pain. Okay, Ames.
Right, I've got a date with Anthony Joshua, so I'm just going to go.
Hate you.
Lots of love, everybody. So good.
Join Jeff this June as we venture to the Timberbarty in an effort to save the rhino. Stats show, on average, every 22 hours, a rhino loses its life to poaching in South Africa. It's a story we've heard time and time again. Being on the ground recently, it really hit home that we have to try and do something to help. June is the month where Jeff the Rhino is born, a figure of strength, purpose, survival, and vulnerability. Take part in our brand new June programs or select one that is best for you. Either way, you stand a chance to win prizes to the value of 500,000 Rand. By sticking to our plan and looking after ourselves, we are going to be raising awareness for what's happening in the Timberbarty, raising funds to improve the safety of the rhino, and make a statement that the Jeff community does not just simply stand by. We rally together to try and make a difference.